These days, we're all trying to save money. Buying green cleaning products can sometimes be expensive, but making them yourself often won't cost you a dime. Reporter Adam Baxter finds out how at a green workshop.
Teaching Green is a nonprofit organization, 501c3. I started about 3 years ago to raise environmental awareness amongst the masses, to help people live a more environmentally friendly lifestyle.
Kathleen Giuseco teaches lessons for everyday living.
So we're not talking about advocacy here. We're not talking about, politics or anything like that. It's just, personal actions and purchasing choices that you make to be as green as possible.
And Giuseco tells her students they can be green at home by making their own cleaning products.
There's a different product for cleaning pretty much every surface of your home. It's unnecessary, B, it's very expensive, and every product that's made, like I said, it has an impact on the environment.
An all-purpose cleaner like Pine Sol or Fantastic can be made easily using 2 cups water, 2 tablespoons white vinegar, and 1/2 teaspoon borax. Giuseco says you can even clean hardwood floors with a simple solution of 1/4 cup white vinegar and 1 gallon warm water.
We've been cleaning ours, we've been there for 5 years. We've been cleaning it with a dilute solution of vinegar and water. And everybody comments on how beautiful they are.
The vinegar and water saves money and is a very effective cleaner.
With just a few of these readily available ingredients, there are many cleaners you can make.
Vinegar cuts grease. It's wonderful for that. Removes mildew, wax buildup, all of that. Simplifying, just having the two things, the vinegar and the baking soda, as opposed to a whole, cupboard full of all different cleaners is an important way to reduce that. Will save you a lot of money. I mean, you will literally spend pennies on the dollar.
And by buying these products in bulk, not only will you help keep the planet green, but you'll put more green in your pocket. For Torrance City Cable, I'm Adam Baxter.
Thanks, Adam. And on the LA Department of Public Works website at ladpw.org, if you look under the Household Hazardous Waste Program heading, you'll find recipes for green cleaning products. Safety is an ongoing concern at El Camino College. Police remain vigilant, as do students, and this combination helps keep campus crime low. Reporter Adam Baxter has more.
Crime does happen. We do have violent crime. It's very little, thank goodness. But the crime is here.
These days, the crime officer Caldwell deals with most is stolen textbooks.
There's probably 20 to 30 incidents a semester.
The bookstore buys back used textbooks for $10 cash. Officer Caldwell suggests writing your name on a specific page so that it can easily be identified.
I can go over there and look on page 33 and say, oh, this is Arlene's book. And the textbook people have to give it back to you because it's against the law to be in possession of stolen property.
But stolen books hasn't always been the biggest problem on campus.
For over about a 1.5-year period, there was a few assaults that occurred.
Campus police responded by hiring more officers, improving exterior lighting, and adding video cameras inside and out.
We haven't had an incident like that for 2 years now.
Student Chelsea Caldwell, attending a campus safety meeting, concurred.
But I personally have not experienced any of it.
In addition to all these efforts, police at El Camino College are constantly looking for ways to improve student safety. From El Camino College, for Torrance City Cable, I'm Adam Baxter.
Thanks, Adam. And for more information on safety at El Camino College, go to their website at elcamino.edu. Halloween is right around the corner, and with parents scaling back spending this year, the costume industry may be affected. But Halloween America is one store that's defying the slowing economy. Reporter Ravel Dominique has this story.
10 months out of the year, this is an empty store. But come September through October, this is the place to channel your inner superhero, pirate, or for you horror fans, Jason.
Basically, we start planning for this Halloween about 2 days after last Halloween, and we start looking for locations around January, and we look for temporary locations, open stores and buildings that are for lease.
What began as one store 3 years ago has multiplied to 8, and so has the number of employees. Surprisingly, many are found through Craigslist.
It's hundreds and hundreds, actually, from anything from bank managers to sous chefs. So many people are out there looking for work right now.
350 people are now employed for the season. Workers like Elsa Sepekwe spend 3.5 months getting ready for Halloween.
Once I start the Halloween store, it's like complete dedication, so I have to take the semester off.
With a variety of costumes and decorations, every customer leaves with a trick or treat.
I'm going to be Superman again.
According to the National Retail Foundation, consumer spending is up from last year. Customers will spend an average of $66.28 on costumes, candy, and decorations, compared to the $56.31 that was spent in 2009. Regardless, some people plan to spend the same.
Unless they change the price, which I can't remember, it's going to be same price range.
Although it's too early to determine exact revenue numbers, Glassford predicts there will be a huge jump in sales. And it looks like this pop-up store is well on its way.
We have an entire grid now that is already empty, so that's a good sign that people are buying.
From Halloween America, for CitiCABLE 3, I'm Ravel Dominique.
Happy Halloween!
And Halloween America is located at 23030 Hawthorne Boulevard. You can reach them at 310-698-0138. We all assume that farmers markets are the best places for fresh fruits and vegetables. But what if claims by some farmers just aren't accurate? Reporter Fawn Kime finds out how consumers can sniff out the truth about their produce.
The crisp, fresh air and the friendly atmosphere may be reason enough for some to attend the farmers market.
You can shop at a grocery store, but there's a certain festive, healthy energy here.
But others come here on a mission. Valerie DeMila shops here weekly, but will only buy organic.
I go to Whole Foods, but I'd rather come here first and support the farmers, and I have a few of my favorite organic farmers that I talk to every week.
Talking to the farmer who grows your tomatoes is part of the novelty. You can ask questions and get answers straight from the farmer's mouth.
Are these greenhouse or are these still outdoor? Outdoor.
And most of us would never question whether the farmer was telling the truth.
After a recent investigative report exposing a few farmers as making false claims about not only where their produce was grown, but whether it was organic or not, it raised an important question. How do you know?
I met with Mary Lou Weiss, the Torrance Farmers Market manager, who admits that inspection has become more challenging since the number of markets has grown 700% in 20 years. She says LA County alone has more than 200 markets.
Agriculture has not grown as far as inspectors, so consequently we have a real imbalance.
Before produce even leaves the farms, there needs to be more inspections by counties. But in the meantime, Torrance is trying to fill the gap.
On new farmers, we go out and visit the farm.
And there are things that the shopper can do. Farmer Chris Muniz says, don't be shy to ask to see paperwork.
Basically ask, the vendors of their certification and certain things, if it's organic or not, or if it's certified where you grow.
What is listed on that certificate is what they're allowed to sell here in the farmers market. That basically is what we call our Bible.
I posed a similar question to Ken Lee, an organic grower. How do you verify that produce is organic?
You have to check their paperwork, ask for paperwork, number one. And then,
what do you ask for? What paperwork?
Well, like here, you got to have the certification by the USDA and the CDFA.
Organic farmers require these 2 additional seals of approval on their certificates, all of which should be readily available to the shoppers. And no one is allowed to advertise organic without Mary Lou's explicit approval. But Valerie decided to take it another step.
Once I read the information about, the farmers that were lying about what they were selling, I was extremely nervous about it. So last week, I came to my 3 favorite organic farmers and I said, oh, I'm really interested in your farm. Can I come visit you?
And most legitimate farmers more than welcome their customers' interest.
We are on first-name basis with tons of our customers, and a lot of them have come out to our farm and taken tours.
And Mary Lou encourages people to use her as a resource as well.
If you have a question, don't hesitate to come and ask me, because I can give you the straight scoop, of which I will do. So, know your grower.
Fawn Keim, Torrance City Cable, Channel 3.
And for more information about food certification at farmers markets, go to the U.S. Department of Agriculture website at USDA.gov. Coming up, we'll tell you about a school reunion that was more than 40 years in the making. Now, here's your look at the 5-day forecast.